What's up? Tengu230 here. I hope everyone is having a great day. So welcome back to the monthly series, What Are You Playing This Month?, where I ask you what you'll be playing in the next 30 or so days. This is currently the November edition, and it's not going to be as busy as last month, but there are still some hopefully great games arriving soon as we wind down October. Here are just some of the games on tap.
You stole from me everything. But you didn't know me.
I love stealth, as many of you probably already know. I never got a chance to play earlier stealth games like Thief, though I did play the newest one. My stealth days started full force back when the first Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell came out. There was such a rush of not getting caught or narrowly escaping a situation that could have been lethal that gave me such a high when playing these kinds of games. So when Dishonored came out, that just blew my stealth mind. I love the visuals, being a bit steampunk. I enjoyed the multiple paths to my goal, as well as the different ways you could achieve your goal. And you could get clever with the supernatural powers, Blink, given to you as you played as Corvo Attano, who was out for revenge to find the Queen's murderer, as well as to find the missing princess, Emily Kaldwin. When Dishonored 2 was revealed, I was super stoked to find out that Emily Kaldwin was playable, and seeing her powers in full effect made me think of the ways I could utilize them to my advantage. And what came as another surprise is that you could play as Corvo too. And I was thinking, man, Arcane Studios is probably having a hell of a time developing two distinct playstyles. So at this point, I'm not sure who to choose for this upcoming Let's Play, but it'll probably end up being Emily. Simply put, I can't wait to play Dishonored 2, and I hope you all join me when I start putting the videos up. Dishonored 2, Stealth lands November 11th.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
It was first going to be an offshoot of Final Fantasy XIII with the name Final Fantasy XIII Versus, but after a long journey, that game has transformed into the next iteration of the series, Final Fantasy XV. It was supposed to release at the end of September this year, but is now slated for a November 29th release. I'll admit, I'm not really well versed with the series because as a kid, I didn't pay much attention to RPGs. And thinking about it now, it makes me really sad because I've missed so many great worlds and stories. While I did play Final Fantasy XIII, it wasn't quite my cup of tea, but Final Fantasy XV has definitely piqued my interest because the combat looks really fun. Now, I never got a chance to play the demos, so I don't know what it feels like firsthand, but weirdly, after watching Kingsglaive, that got me pretty psyched to play the game. Final Fantasy XV looks to be a grand adventure of epic JRPG proportions.
You got eyes on this, Reyes?
Affirmative. Let's get in there!
So the last Call of Duty game I played was the first Black Ops, and I haven't really been into the series since then. I think I just got kinda worn out, I guess, in a sense, for the series after so many yearly iterations. Of course, there's still a huge following for Call of Duty. It's still defined as a blockbuster game, and the space setting I'm sure will definitely provide a roller coaster ride of thrills with signature Call of Duty action. It's funny, I was talking to Average Adversary, whose channel name is now Joe's Vids, and he was watching a clip of Infinite Warfare, not knowing it was a Call of Duty game, because he's also been away for a while, so he hadn't caught up with the video game news at the time, and he said, "Wow, what's this space game? It looks pretty cool." And I said, "It's Call of Duty." And it was funny because he was genuinely surprised, so who knows, after so many iterations, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare could still hold some surprises. It takes off November 4th.
There's always something going on.
While I eventually had some fun with the original Watch Dogs, overall I was slightly disappointed in it. The hacking was certainly cool, the co-op was fun with Journeyman John, but I wasn't digging the story, and the city of Chicago felt hollow. It didn't feel as alive as I would have liked. I did enjoy the stealth aspects of it though. That was pretty well done, honestly, since Ubisoft should be well versed in it with Splinter Cell. For Watch Dogs 2, Electric Boogaloo, I'm hoping it becomes the equivalent of how Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2 ended up being. meaning the sequel is just boatloads better with a lot of meaningful things to do, a more interesting protagonist, Marcus Holloway already looks cool, and just better engaging gameplay. Weirdly, it also helps that the game takes place pretty much around where I live, so I'm actually looking forward to driving and hacking around San Francisco, recognizing those buildings and streets that I've walked or driven along. I have a positive feeling about Watch Dogs 2, I don't know why, but from what I've seen, it looks like it could be really fun. It arrives November 15th.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Lastly, as for me, expect more Shadow Warrior 2, XCOM 2, more Uncharted 4, Divinity Original Sin 2, Rainbow Six, Mafia 3, Recore, and some Gravity Rush, since Gravity Rush 2 will be out in January. Mafia 3 is actually all done. I beat the game last week, so I just have to edit the footage. Alright, so let me turn my head toward you all and ask, what are you playing this month? That's going to be it for this episode. If you all made it this far, thanks for watching, and as always, take care, and Tengu230 out. The entire November release list is down below. For reals this time. Game on, everybody. Keep smiling. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you next month.